Hi everyone, this is Katherine. Thank you for joining me for the Sunday evening restore class. Before we get started, I'd recommend grabbing some pillows, blankets, maybe a scarf or a strap, or like a belt or something. If you know blocks help you pull deeper into your practice, maybe grab a block if you have that, or some like hardcover books are also useful. Light some candles, maybe diffuse some essential oils. Come into your space and make it nice and comfy. I've got some essential oils here. This one Breathe Again that I've been putting on my chest all day and neck. Just helps me stay relaxed, calm, and present. It reminds me that even when things are just crazy, especially outside, they're out of my control. There's nothing that I can do about them. All I can do is focus here and now on my mat, on myself, and my body. So that's what we're going to do today. So when you're ready, when you are all set up in your comfy, safe place, we'll get started on our back today. And if you have a wall nearby, I recommend legs up the wall pose. So just push your hips all the way up to the wall and then send your legs up. Flexing your feet, just letting your legs fall naturally up to the sky, effortlessly floating in the air. If you don't have a wall near you, you can use like a combination of pillows and blankets just to give your hips some lift here. Or you can find Shavasana or any other, supine pose where your spine is on the earth. Anything else that you find relaxing, that you can relax and rest into this position. So from here, close your eyes. Maybe place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Breathe into the space. Take a big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Beautiful, 2 more just like that, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And 1 more just like that, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release. Maintaining your focus on your breath. Maybe find a cadence here, a count. Making your exhales twice as long as your inhales. So for me, breathing in for 3, 2, 1, hold. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe inhale for 2, exhale for 4, maybe 3 and 6, 4 and 8. Whatever cadence works best for you in your breath. So that your exhales are twice as long as your inhales. And what this does is it helps calm your system, calms your central nervous system, calms your body, and helps let your mind know to relax a little bit. This posture tells our body it's okay to relax by having our feet above our heart. And then this breath tells our mind and our brain it's okay to rest here. I don't have to be on 24/7. I can ease into this posture, I can ease into this practice, and just be here in this moment. We'll stay here for a few more minutes, breathing deeply. Keeping our focus on our breath. Try really hard not to let your mind wander, as difficult as that is. It is a practice, it's not meant to be perfect or come easy. Big inhales. Big exhales. Also, while you're here, you can tune into your physical body. How are you feeling right here in this moment? How have you felt today? How have you felt this week? Maybe some of you have been really great about managing to make time for these online classes, and others maybe haven't made the time so easy when we're home most of the day. to let other things happen and not prioritize ourselves. Acknowledge yourself for making it to your mat, for dedicating this hour to yourself. Big inhale. Open mouth exhales for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you stay here in this posture, imagine you laying on a big pillow or mattress, maybe an air mattress, or a cloud that's soft, that helps support you, that almost covers you up as you fall further down. Your back is surrendering and falling deeper into this big comfy cushion. The cushion is swallowing you up with all this comfort and love. Body is relaxing, surrendering to this practice. And this practice is holding you up and surrounding you with all the love, all the energy you need. More breaths here. Slowly bring your legs down one at a time and roll onto your left or right side. Into a fetal position, use your forearm as a pillow for your head. Shut your eyes and use this posture as the beginning of this practice, as a new beginning for the rest of your day. A beautiful way to round out your weekend here together. Know you can stay here as long as you want. Or if you're ready to begin some slight stretching movement, work your way up to a seated position. I'm going to stay seated on my pillow and blanket to have my hips lift a little bit above my knees. Relax your shoulders. Give them a few rolls backwards and forwards. Find any easy seat for you. Maybe that's sitting on your knees or on your ankles. You can have your legs out long in front of you. Sukhasana, easy pose. It's meant to feel relaxing. You're not supposed to feel any pinching or tightness. If you are, either try to wiggle them out a little bit or find a new place that is restful in your body. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, easy twist. Right arm goes behind you, left arm falls to your right thigh or knee. Your inhale, lengthening up towards the sky. Then exhaling, shifting, twisting a little bit deeper towards your right shoulder. And some length throughout the crown of your head. Find a little bit more twist through your spine, all the way to your low back. Back to center. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Right arm touches your left leg. Left arm reaches behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper towards your left shoulder. Option for your gaze to fall behind you if that feels okay on your neck. to center. Give your shoulders a little bit of a shake. Inhale your fingers behind your low back, and then send your gaze up to the sky. Open through your chest and chin. Open mouth breathing here. Maybe your head falls all the way back. Maybe not, just only go as far as feels good for you. Inhale, gaze back up to center, chin back to the middle. Keep your hands interlaced behind you, and then send both hands over to the left side of your body. Hug your left elbow in behind you, and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Lengthening out the right side of your neck. Maybe go for some quarter circles here. Rolling out your neck if that feels okay to you. Keep your left elbow squeezing in towards your back. These neck stretches are so important for your whole body's well-being. Connecting so much of your body through your vertebrae and spine. Keeping your head held high and strong. Supporting your brain. These neck muscles do a lot of work and are often neglected. Take these moments, send some love to those neck muscles. Chin rolls all the way down to your chest and then back up to center. Keeping your hands interlaced, lift them up behind you and then over to your right side. Hug your right elbow into your back and then neck falls right ear to right shoulder. Option to stay here, or again, find some quarter circles. Opening up your neck, the opposite side of your neck muscles here. Maybe noticing a difference in how it feels, how flexible this is. You're feeling some pinching or tightness, maybe holding in that position for a little bit longer. Finding some love in those neck muscles. Trying to give them a sense of relief here. Chin goes down to your chest and roll your neck up. Bring your hands all the way back, then release and shake them out. A lot of shoulder stretching as well as the neck stretching here. Beautiful. I'm gonna take my pillow and blanket out from underneath me, but you're more than welcome to stay elevated. Left leg goes long in front of you. Right sole of your foot touches your left inner thigh, your right knee pointing out to the right side of the room. And maybe that doesn't touch, maybe that doesn't feel good. Maybe you want to open up your hips a little bit more. Maybe you'd rather have your knee up towards the ceiling, whatever feels best in your body. And then I'm going to take my pillow and blanket on top of my left leg. I might need some extra height here, we'll see. I'm gonna inhale up to the sky, and then exhale, fold forward, and find a resting place for my forehead. So I'm actually gonna fold my pillow so that my forehead touches and makes that connection. This is all about opening up your spine here and your neck. So your head is gonna be heavy, connecting down to the pillow or blanket, block, whatever you may have. Your neck is going to be long, which is going to extend all the way down and release your low back. So you're more than welcome to bend into that knee as well. Bring your knee up closer to your head. So holding here, this is the first posture we'll hold for a few more minutes. Breathe here and go back to those 3 or 4 count inhales and then 6 or 8 count exhales. In these long holds, it's easy to let your mind wander, to go to your to-do list, to go to what you're gonna make for dinner after this, what you have to get done tomorrow. Try really hard to stay focused and stay present here and now. Maybe that's counting in your head your breath. Maybe that's repeating a mantra in your mind, I am here now. Maybe that's really tuning into your body. What is it telling you? What are your knees telling you here? What are your hips telling you? Just whatever little trick it takes to keep your mind focused and present here. Your body is physically here, but ensure that connection is fully formed, using your breath to stay present here and now. About 8 more breaths here. Make this posture as deep as possible for these last 8 breaths. Whenever your 8 breaths are done, begin to lift up through your chest. Remove your props. Bend your right knee up to the sky, and then take your foot over to the opposite side of your left leg. So your right foot over your left leg, fully to the left side of the mat. Connect your right elbow to your right knee, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist slightly. Again, looking over that left shoulder if that feels comfortable to you. Just here for a few breaths, finding some length and some openness through our chest here. Straightening up through our spine, the crown of our head reaching up to the sky. Back to center, switch out your elbows. Left elbow connects to your right knee. Right hand reaches back. Gaze falls over your right shoulder. Counter stretch to the first twist we just did. Again, not here for long. Just finding some easy twists, some lengthening through our spine and openness through our chest. Unwind that foot, send both feet out to the front, shake them out. And then the left knee bends in. This time, the left foot connects to your right inner thigh. Right leg out long in front of you. And I'm gonna, again, take my props here. Whatever props you have, whether they're blocks, whether they're pillows, blankets, a bolster, if you have one, just find the right height for you so that when you do fold forward, you can make that connection. And it's probably not going to be the exact same height that you had on the previous side. Our bodies are not perfectly balanced. So just find whatever length and height you need for this fold to work for you. Inhale, sit up nice and straight and tall. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Hands reach out as far as they want to. They don't have to touch your foot. Maybe they're just at your side. Forehead goes down. Your forehead and neck needs, or your head, forehead and head needs to be down. so that your neck can really stretch out and stretch all the way down to your low back to feel that release. Stay present, stay focused, inhaling for 3, 2, 1, exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing your breath at your count and cadence, whatever works for you and your body. Staying present and focused here and now. About 4 more breaths here. Make this your deepest pose, your deepest expression of this pose. Well, begin to walk your hands back up, release, remove your props. Left knee bends up towards the sky. Left foot reaches over to the right side of your right leg. Lift up through your spine, connect your left elbow to your left knee. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, twist towards the right. Maybe feeling a little bit different, even though it's the same twist in our spine, our hips are in a different place, our legs are in a different placement. Maybe noticing some subtle difference here as we twist to the right side. Through center, right elbow connects to your left knee, left hand goes behind you, gaze falls over your left shoulder here. Go ahead and unwind. Let your left foot fall back to its proper place, and then shake out your legs, wiggle them out, wiggle that back in. Send some nice fresh energy. Props come on top of both legs this time. The goal touch your feet. The goal is to release your spine, your head, neck, and spine. So have your props as high or low as they need to be. More than welcome to bend your knees. Bring your props up to your head. You're keeping your legs out straight, maybe folding pillow and blanket up a little bit. Whatever positioning works best for you. Again, head connects down, neck lengthens, spine lengthens, and breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling for twice as long. Staying focused, staying present here and now. Your mind begins to wander and you catch it, just smile and laugh it off. Everyone does it. It truly takes practice to stay here and present in the moment. So natural to want your mind to be productive in these moments of stillness. It's really hard to stay still and see the beauty in these moments where we're not moving and we don't have to move. We don't have to be doing anything other than this right now. Holding here for 3 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly take your time, lift back up, remove your props to the side. Bend your knees, and then we'll meet in a tabletop position. Nice and slow, take your time getting there. Fingers spread wide, shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. We'll flow through a few cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops down, chest and chin lift to the sky. Exhale, cat, arch your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose, lift through your heart. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin, curl your spine back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Your breath, your movement, adding in anything else that feels good to you this evening. Listening to what your body is telling you, what it needs. Maybe sway your body side to side. Go for some big rolls. Shift your weight left to right, front to back. One of my favorite modifications here is to place my fingers pointing back to my knees. And then trying to sink my hips back to my heels. And always shocked how far away my hips actually are to my heels. This is a great wrist and forearm stretch, and it's always a really humbling pose to see just how much work I still have to do in my own practice. Those of us that work at a desk all day, or if you're on your phone a lot typing, this is a great counter stretch to that. And another stretch here is the tops of your hands are on the mat. Your fingers are still pointing back, but you're just getting the tops of your wrists here. And a little stretch in a new way. Beautiful. Child's pose. So a few options here. Your hips are feeling too high up. You can have your pillows either on the mat for your chest, or you can have them to connect your hips back to your heels. Whichever placement feels best for you. Knees out wide, tops of your feet touching the ground. Find a nice place to breathe here. Let this feel good. Let your heart melt into the mat. Give your forehead a little bit of a massage, rock it side to side. You want some shoulder action here. Send your fingers out further so that your elbows lift off of the mat. You've had enough shoulder stretching. Just keep your elbows flat on the ground. Surrender to the mat. Breathe deeply. This is a great pose to again tune into the body and how it's feeling. How does this feel compared to the beginning of class, or maybe how you felt an hour ago or 2 hours ago? Tune in, check in, but stay present here and now. Back up to a tabletop. We're going to move into half pigeon. I like to get there from a down dog, but it's not necessary. Either way, you're going to bring your right foot forward first. Right knee behind your right wrist, right ankle behind your left wrist. Your left foot is long and straight out behind you. And then use your nice props here. Your hip is a little bit too high above the earth. You can place a pillow or blanket underneath this hip. Then fold over your pillow and blanket forward. Again, find a nice resting place for your forehead. It doesn't have to be flat down here. You can have your neck to one side or the other. Surrender down. And if this posture feels awful in your body, it hurts, it just does not feel good, flip onto your back, and I'll show you the supine version of this. This is a great modification. If your hips are just not feeling it, it just feels really tight. So left foot plants on the earth, right ankle on top of your left knee. Right knee is maybe pushing out, or you can connect your fingers behind your left thigh and breathe here. It's the same stretch, getting the same benefits, just whatever works best in your body. And then this is another pose that we're gonna hold for quite a few nice deep breaths. So stay focused, stay here and now. And when in doubt, just count your breaths. In for 3, out for 6. In for 4, up for 8. Try not to fidget too much here. Just try to stay present, but stay still. Again, there's a lot of beauty in the stillness, and as hard as it is to see that beauty in the moment, the benefits are just truly priceless. Unless you're feeling an intense pain that you absolutely have to move, obviously do so. But if it's more of a slight annoyance or just you feel like you just can't possibly hold still any longer, stay still. You can do this, you can breathe into it. The mat is here for you, and your body will support you and be there for you the same way. One more minute here. See how many breaths that takes. In for 4. Out for 8. You're ready, slowly press the mat away from you, put some weight into your hands. And your choice as to how to get out of it. I'm going to demo going back through a downward facing dog. So keeping my right leg up and back. Just real quick, I'm going to bend into that knee and take some hip opening circles here. Just for a nice counter stretch and to send some fresh blood and energy into that tight closed hip. Back to downward facing dog, left leg goes up and then back to a half pigeon. You did the supine version on the other side, please take that again here. You did Sleeping pigeon on the other side. Try it out here as well. Right leg is behind you. Foot on top of foot into the mat. Again, option place a pillow or blanket underneath your left hip here. When you feel nice and sturdy, calm and balanced, walk your hands forward onto the bolster or pillow and find a really beautiful place here where you can breathe into this posture. Knowing this breath or this side is not going to feel the same as the other side. There's going to be differences. We're not perfectly balanced, but that's beautiful in itself. We're here, we're now, we're present, we're breathing. We find acceptance as we are. Even though this pose may not always seem the most restful or restorative, the longer we hold here in the stillness, the more benefits there are. The more our hips get to release any tightness and tension. And our hips are ultimately connected to our emotions, so this can also be a really strong emotional release. Sometimes you don't even know when an emotion arises, and all of a sudden tears form in your eyes, or you just want to scream. The pillow is here for you, this posture is here for you, and just find stillness, find beauty as it is, beauty as you are. Anything that comes up is just meant to be let go of anything that's not serving you and hold on to anything that is. Few more deep breaths here. Again, try to stay still, stay present. Try not to give in to any of your desires to move or fidget. Begin to walk your hands back, lift your chest. Again, maybe go through a quick down dog, opening up your hips and knees here. If you did so on the other side, you're in supine, you can just stay on your back. We're gonna walk our feet all the way through to a seated position. Then lower your back all the way down to the mat. Squeeze your knees into your side body and find a happy baby pose. Your spine is all the way flat on the mat, including your tailbone. Hands connect beneath your thighs, calves, or the outside of your feet. Whichever positioning keeps your spine flat. Roll it out here, let this feel good. Maybe find some opening through your hips. Rounding out your low back. Left leg goes out long, right knee squeezes into your right side body. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist, right knee to the left side of the mat. Hips stacked on top of each other, shoulders stay grounded. Right knee reaches out to your, or right hand reaches out to your right side. Gaze falls over your right shoulder. Left arm can go out long next to you. You can place it on your right leg, but no need to add any pressure or force here. Just let your leg come fall down naturally as gravity does its job. Deep breaths here, using these final postures to find the most relaxation and rest and restoration you possibly can. Chin lifts up to center, right knee squeezes into your right side body. Switch it out for your left. Right leg goes out long in front of you. Left knee squeezes in. Give it a big inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Left knee to the right side of your mat. Wiggle your right hip a little bit towards the left. Your left hip over your right. Both shoulders planted firmly into the ground, opening your arms out into a T. Gaze falls over your left shoulder this time if it feels okay on your neck. Now you can keep your gaze right up to the ceiling. And again, no need to add any pressure or force to this left leg. Just let gravity slowly bring it closer to the earth. comes back to center. Left knee comes back up. Give it a squeeze in. Squeeze your right knee into the center. Maybe take some knee circles here, counterclockwise and clockwise. Then a couple options before we go into Shavasana here. You can go back to supported legs up the wall. Or maybe find a Supta Baddha Konasana, a reclined round angle pose. Your spine stays flat on the earth. Your knees open up like a butterfly. The soles of your feet are touching. This feels like too much on your hips. Just go to Shavasana, extend your legs out long. We're just gonna be here in this intermediate posture for a few minutes, a few breaths, rather. Find stillness. Reconnect with that breath. Tune in to how your body is feeling here and now. And let this final or penultimate pose fully relax you. Try not to give up on your brain just yet. Try not to let your mind wander. Really stay focused for these final moments of class, on your mind, on your mat, on your body. Here for about 4 more breaths. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, knees close up like a book. If you're in legs up the wall pose, legs gently come down to the earth. Take any last movements your body is calling for and craving. Curl up to the tightest ball possible. Kiss your forehead to your knees. Take your biggest inhale of the day. Exhale, Shavasana, legs out long, arms wide at your side. I'm gonna make a few recommendations on how to make this even more nice and comforting here. Pillow underneath your knees. Then a blanket over your legs and body, just to help remind you that you can be calm, you can be restful here on your mat. Make this pose feel good. Go back to your natural breathing. I will let you know when it is time to come out. Please know you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. You are ready to move on with your evening. Begin by first deepening your breath. Open and close your jaw. Rock your head side to side. Wiggle out your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a big, good morning stretch. Making yourself long and tall and big. Roll onto your left or right side, using your forearm as a pillow for your head. Take 3 breaths of gratitude here in this moment. This posture signifies a new beginning, a new way to be the rest of your evening, the rest of your weekend, the rest of your week. Tune in to how good your body feels here and now. Thank yourself for making it to your mat. Keeping your eyes closed, work your way up to a seated position. Sukhasana, easy pose, legs crossed in front of you if that feels comfortable to you. Send your hands to heart center. We'll take a last breath as one community this evening. Inhale together. Exhale, let it go. Send your thumbs to your third eye center, the seat of your intuition. The light love, the teacher in me honors and thanks the light love and teacher in each and every one of you. I bow forward with so much gratitude. Namaste.